So, I like Thomas, and there are many episodes. Of course, I like quite a few of them, but this video will shine a spotlight on what is my favorite episode out of them all. I will explain exactly what I love about it and why it is my favorite. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that people don't talk about this episode that much, as I think it's great. And that episode is A Surprise for Percy. There's so much stuff, it just does right. But that's enough intro for one day. Let's get straight into the episode. So, the episode begins with Percy bored with working at the coal mines. I always wondered if engines could get bored, as they are always stuck doing the same things. That's one thing I love about this episode. I love how savage the trucks are to Percy here.
Percy, Percy, green and small, he's no use to us at all. Around the yard he'll puff and blow, but on the hills he's oh so slow.
I also just really like this poem, to be honest. I love the set design too. I don't know if these sets appear anywhere else, but it looks like an isolated part of Sodor that we've never seen before. I kind of like that. It's like we're still exploring it, even after 4 seasons. It looks like it's its own little part of the island in the village. I love how the first other character Percy meets is Bertie. The engines always get so much focus, so it's nice to see a road vehicle for a change. I love this line.
It would be surprising if something surprising happened.
This episode also has Percy looking up to Toby for advice. It only makes sense that the young one looks up to the older one. I'll admit, it does kind of drag on in the middle where Percy just states that he's bored twice. But I guess if we, the viewer, is bored, then we can relate to Percy here, right? I'm kidding, but honestly, it's fine. I love how the cast of characters is quite small here. It feels like Percy's own little story that he has on his own, that only the characters who experienced it would know what it was like. I can just imagine Percy telling the others, and the big engines just think he's making stuff up, and then he looks at Toby like he's doing a wink wink nod nod to him. But also, it helps focus on Percy more so the episode isn't interrupted by other characters. It makes it a solid Percy episode where we can learn about Percy more. I also love how the characters he interacts with the most are the trucks. I always find it neat when engines and trucks acknowledge each other. This episode just shows Percy, the trucks, and how much Percy hates them. Oh great, he's pulling them backwards. That can only go so well on Sodor. And then the coupling snaps, because of course it does, and the rest of the episode is a wild chase to get them back. Percy, you screwed up. I love how Bertie just sees them like, what the heck is happening? That's kind of funny. This is the best part of the episode. Instead of a crash instantly happening, or an engine trying to stop it on their own, the runaway is taken completely seriously. Sir Topham is alerted of it and tries to stop it. I love how dramatic this line sounds also.
Then we'll just have to stop them, won't we?
At this point, the runaway theme kicks in. That's how you know it's serious. I love the focus on the road here. The episode is evenly divided between road and rail. It's nice to see the railway not getting focused all the time. And now, they all work together to stop the runaway. I love this. This is so cool. It's like Bertie and Topham have become an epic team and are working together. And then, of course, they stop the trucks, and for once, they don't crash. Percy doesn't really do much, to be honest, but that's the end of the episode. So, yeah, pretty fantastic episode, and one I wish more people would appreciate. It's a season 5 episode, and when people talk about this season, they usually talk about episodes like Toby and the Flood, and Duncan Gets Spooked, and A Better View for Gordon. Heck, even Bar gets more attention than this one. But I think this episode deserves better, as it is truly a hidden gem.